All right, this is today's project. I think this is a 60 Volkswagen Beetle. Customer wants new Safari windows put in. He's applying the windows. And then on the back, also Safari windows in the back. So we'll be cutting those out, the seals out, and putting the new ones in. And these are the windows he purchased from, I think, Brazil, a company called Fabio Safari or something. It's front, rear. I'll go over these steps to show you how to put them in, and we'll see how they look. The first thing I'm going to do is just take we're not going to try to save this rubber, it's really crusty. Take a razor, cut out the window seal, and carefully pull out the glass so he can seal the glass or whatever. The Safaris he purchased come with glass already. Okay, all I'm going to do is take a straight razor or a razor blade here and cut the seal out. We're not trying to keep this glass, so it should be okay. You can feel it when it goes all the way through. Feel a change in the resistance. You can hear it as soon as it hits the metal. That's when it's good to stop. So this part here, once you get this cut out, there's going to be inner piece as well, seal. You have to take the razor, just cut right along the bottom of the glass, and it'll come out. So I'll just continue that real quick here. So now I'm following the edge of the glass. Looks like he has a chunk already missing out of the glass. I'm not sure how well it's going to come out with that piece chipped off. We'll see what happens. Pretty boring right now, I'm sure. Take your hand from the inside, push it out. If it doesn't want to come out, don't force it. It means there's still a seal in there holding it. And that's it. You can throw this piece away here. I'd go around and take a look at the inside there and fix whatever you can that needs to be repaired. Like I see that corner over there, it's pretty rusty, so I'll probably take some sandpaper, sand it, and paint it a little bit so we don't have future rust issues. All right, on to the next section. I'll take the Safari windows out of the package and we'll see what they look like. Okay, I got the package open. This is the hardware that comes with the kit. Comes with all the fasteners to screw it in. These are the tabs that go on the dash to lock the window in. These will go in here, and then this goes on the side of the windows with the arms. Where are the arms? The arms are already mounted on the glass. Comes pre-assembled. Not too bad. Here's the Safari window. Chrome glass is already inserted. This is how the manufacturer sent it. They got the little VW logo they inscribed in there. It's pretty cool. The hinge is already on there, mounted on there. This tab here will be mounted on the car. That's where the fasteners go. And then the rubber seal, I have the rubber seal sitting in the sun, and it's getting heated so I can put it on, and we'll do that next. I like to start the seals, the split up top here. You can put it on the bottom if you want, but this is just what I like to do in case there isn't a window water leaking. It doesn't leak here and come into the car. You can do whatever you want. This is goes in one way. The hard line here, the hard area, the seal goes on the inside. The soft, rubbery, spongy part goes toward the window on the outside. It has a split with the metal frame, rubber on the inside. Just goes along the channel, push it in, and it goes in fairly easily, especially if you have it in the sun for a little bit to get pliable. So we'll just fish this all the way around. And then when I get to here, it might be a little long, so I'll cut it. But if I cut it, I'm gonna cut it just a tad bit long because this thing will shrink. And if you cut it exactly the right length right now, in about 6 months, you're gonna have a gap. So cut it long and then let it shrink perfect. Just kind of estimate it. Okay, I'm to the end now. You can see I got all the seal in. When you come to the corners, you got to make sure they go all the way in. If you don't, you can have leakage. And if you're unable to push it in with your hand, just take a small rubber mallet or whatever and tap it in. You don't want to crush the metal that's under there, the metal frame, not the car, but the metal frame of the seal. Just tap it in all the way around. You'll feel when it's in. And you see here the gap, how long I was telling you it was. So I'm going to cut it just a little bit longer, maybe 4 millimeters longer here, and then I'll have to push this back to fit it in, but when it shrinks, it'll shrink perfectly. Our next step I did is I just placed the glass in there. The arms are inside, as you can see here, and the object is to make sure it fits the whale okay. As you can see, it's closer to the top than the bottom, so that's because I need to put the bracket in there. So what I'm going to do right now is going to line up where the bracket needs to go, get it centered from left to right, drill my holes. I'll probably just drill 2 holes for now, one at each end, put the fasteners in there to hold it, and then if it's perfect, then I'll go in and put the other fasteners in, and then I'll work on the side brackets for the inside of the arms, and they will go they'll go on this channel here along there. That's where they're going to go. So we'll do that step next, and looks pretty good from here. Okay, I have it lined up pretty well. Both sides are pretty even, each side here. And then what I did is I just got some cardboard, put it on here so it gets the window lifted up so it's evenly spaced, so to speak. And then in here, what I did is just marked each area where the fasteners are gonna go. Obviously, I need to take the window out to drill a pilot hole for the screws. So I'll do that next, and I'll show you the results. You'll need to remove the rubber so you can have a better access to it. I guess you don't have to, but I'm going to. I don't want to mess up the rubber I just put in. So it's not glued or nothing, just comes right out, and then I'll have access to drill the holes. Okay, once you have your marks where you can line up, just drill a pilot hole for your fastener. Now, this is moving on me, I need to punch it. I'm gonna dry fit it real quick to make sure it's gonna line up correctly before I drill the other holes. I think that's going to fit just fine. Okay, I got the 2 outer screws fastened in just to check the alignment. Make sure it can open and close without any problem. Seems to be okay. Both left and right are about the same. If you need to make some adjustments, you can always push it with this one over a little bit because it allows you to move over just a tab. But not too bad. So I'll finish screwing in the other fasteners and then I'll move over to the tabs on the inside. I'm going to put the tabs on for the lower portion first. These are the tabs. All you got to do is line it up as close as you can to the seal. And then also line it up where it's centered on the swivel part, this part here. So make sure that this portion here is centered up with it. Once you get it lined up, take your marker, mark it. And I take a punch to punch the holes, or a pilot groove so my drill bit doesn't wobble around. I'm going to get a couple fasteners. I'll screw that in. These could be welded in as well, but the customer wanted these screwed in so he can take them off to sand the dash. I think he's going to paint this car, so that makes a lot more sense. And plus they're chrome, he didn't want to destroy the chrome. There you go. Locks right in. Next thing we'll do is we'll put the brackets for the side sliders on and go from there. A little close up for what they look like when they're installed. It's not going to be the greatest angle, but I just kind of want to show you what I'm dealing with here. So I usually put the brackets on so I can get a feel where I want to go, and I want the window to open up as high as possible. So when I put the fastener on, or excuse me, the bracket, I just kind of find a happy medium where it opens up and closes smoothly. And I was able to find that spot right about here. So what I'll do is I'll take my marker, once I get the bracket where I want it, mark the holes. And then once the holes are marked, I'll take the punch the marks and then drill out the holes and then put the fasteners in, which should be good. So I want this window to open up as horizontal as possible so I can let in as much air as I can without any binding of the brackets. So you just gotta kind of play with it and see what positions give you the best to open and close fully. But this seems to be the best spot for me. So I'm gonna take well, I guess I can mark these real quick. Actually, I just marked them, so let me punch them. See if I can drill it out from here and get them going. Go get a couple of screws. I'm gonna take this bracket off this arm so it makes it easier for me. While I put it on. Get that out of the way. Fortunately, my holes are lined up still. Means I drilled the holes okay. Okay. Attach the bracket back to the arm. I'll bring you in here, take a better look what I'm doing. So the brackets attached to the A-pillar there. So obviously when you want these to open, they'll be loose. Get it to where you want. And then, it's hard to do with one hand. Ah, jeez. Let me put you back on the stand. Okay, I got both brackets on the sides installed. So when you want to open these, open it all the way or halfway, wherever you want, however much air you want to come in. Lock down the wing nuts, both sides, and there you go. When you're ready to bring it down, loosen up the wing nuts. Comes all the way down. Close your tabs on both sides, and that's it. Not too bad. Let's take a look and see what it looks like from the outside. Okay. looks pretty good. I don't know what he paid for them, but they're not that bad. We'll see how long they last. So we're going to start the back now, and pretty much the same as the front, but we'll see what we get. Hopefully the glass isn't broken from the transition. If you haven't yet, please like my channel. Helps me out with the algorithms. And subscribe. Tell your friends, subscribe. I'm gonna start putting more of these videos online if I can get more subscribers. Yeah, if you have any comments, put them down. Try to make this as simple as possible for other people who are gonna do them themselves and not use fancy tools and stuff like that. Anyways, if there's something you want to see, let me know. If you have a comment, whether good or bad. My skin is pretty thick. Thanks for watching.